Hey, what's up? How you doing? It's Robert Anthony with Robert Anthony Photography, your traveling van life man. I just want to say right at the beginning of this video, I appreciate you. I am glad that you're here, and I am really glad that you're taking just a few minutes out of your day to watch yet another one of my videos. I am glad for you. You're special. You're special to me, and well, frankly, you're just special. Have you ever had one of those days where you're trying to get something done and it just ain't happening? Things that you're trying to get done aren't working out, and just nothing that you can do seems to want to make it work. That pretty much encapsulates my trip to Mount Rainier National Park, which is the subject and the topic of this upcoming video. We're going to visit Mount Rainier National Park in clouds. Can't even see the mountain. Big challenge here. Are we able to get any photos at all while inside the park? You're going to find out. Stick around till the end. I'll have some final thoughts, and we'll close this thing out. All right? See ya on the backside. It's a rather gloomy time here. I do not know if we're even going to be able to see the mountain. So that's a disappointment. And it's calling for snow, about 3 or 4 inches. So, not sure. I'm going to go try to find a place in the campground. But before I do that, I found a beautiful, dramatic scene of clouds encasing the mountains and some fall color. So let's do a little photography in Mount Rainier. Well, that's going to about do it from our drive in to Mount Rainier. So right now I'm just trying to decide what to do because it's going to be pretty cloudy and crummy for a couple of days. But I'm in the Cougar Rock campground, which they close on Monday, and it's Saturday now. So I could theoretically stay. It's supposed to clear up Monday afternoon, so I could, in theory, stay and do a sunset if it clears up on Monday of Mount Rainier. I'm not really sure. We're going to have to kind of take it a day at a time. We're going to do the best that we can to do photography inside the park here. Get up early tomorrow morning and go. So you know, I don't want to just come here. You can't even see the mountain. I mean, it's so cloudy. We're so immersed in clouds up here that you can't even see the mountain. And I mean, you know, you come to Mount Rainier to see Mount Rainier, right? Yeah. So I guess we'll see. We'll see where we end up, and what ends up happening. Going to get some good rest tonight. Again, get up early and drive if it's not real icy, because the roads are kind of cliff edge in a number of spots. So I don't like the idea of driving in the ice too much. I guess that's it for now. So we'll see you tomorrow. I am going to cook me some steak. I'm hungry for steak. And I have steak in my refrigerator. So, having dinner. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Well, it's snowy and cloudy at Mount Rainier, and it is not letting up at all. This is day 2. We're going to do a quick hike out to Bench and Snow Lake and see if they're calm. I doubt it, as windy as it is, but we'll hope for it to be so, because if it is, that'll be worth photographing. But you can see behind me, you can't even see Mount Rainier. There's just so much snow and cloud. So let's go do this hike real quick and see how it turns out. All right, so I skipped Bench Lake because I was looking down at Bench Lake. It was real choppy, so there would be no photography over there. So we're gonna go out here to Snow Lake and see what that's all about and hope for good things. Yeah, they didn't tell me there were a million steps to get up here. So, yeah, man, yeah. I always appreciate a toilet deep in the woods on the trail. That's a great feature. Well, both of the lakes are a bust. This one has the potential, the Snow Lake here in Mount Rainier, it really has the potential to be a really great mountain peak shot. No doubt about it, but it's, with no reflection, it's not worth it. And the wind's blowing so hard. It's blowing the waves. Whoop! It's blowing the waves toward the end that you would need to shoot at. So we're gonna walk back to the van now. Maybe on the way out, there were some pretty dramatic shots with the snow blowing. Might be worth it. We'll see. Let's go for a drive. Well, as I'm getting ready to call it good here at Mount Rainier, out of just sheer frustration, I decided to stop at a place called the Box Canyon Overlook, and that overlook is gorgeous. So we're going to go in there, and we're going to photograph that dude, And that'll be the last shot that we take, because it is everything that the state of Washington has to offer. Rock, canyon, river, moss, leaves, fall colors. It's gorgeous, trust me. So I'm trying a couple of different exposures, dragging the shutter to move that water. And I'm doing it so that the clouds are sometimes showing, sometimes not showing. I'll show you the image if it's good. And I think that it is. Well, that's our visit to Mount Rainier National Park. A little frustrating, a little cold, kind of uneventful. As the snow continued, and I was dealing with some stuff back home with staff members that weren't showing up for work and all that jazz, kind of got me frustrated to the point that I'm literal at the other end of the continent, residing here in Florida, having to figure out what I'm going to do, and I just got so pissed off. I just got in the van and started driving back. I was going to go to Crater Lake, and that didn't work out. And frankly, I just didn't enjoy the. I didn't enjoy myself that much in the state of Washington. It was cloudy, cold, snowy, rainy, and that snowstorm that you saw in this video hit, and that followed me for about 8 days. So I drove through the state of Washington, got across into Oregon, and then from Oregon got into Utah as I drove down, I think through Idaho just a little bit. And that snowstorm, like I say, just kept following me. I went to the Antelope Island in Utah, thinking that would be cool. And it was so windy. I was blowing the van around, couldn't set up camp, couldn't do anything. So I continued to drive down, and in upcoming videos, we're going to take you to the Wedge, otherwise known as the Mini Grand Canyon of Utah. That's part of the Sam Raphael Swell. We're going to go through the Sam Raphael Swell. We're going to visit Bryce Canyon for an epic sunrise photo that you're just not even going to believe. Going to visit the Valley of Fire and do some sunrise photography at the Fire Wave. And going to spend some time in Arches National Park. Milky Way, the delicate arch, and Milky Way over Skyline Arch. Holy cow. You're just not going to believe the way I was able to light up Delicate Arch and photograph the Milky Way right next to it. It's worth sticking around for. So if you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. You'll know when those videos post, because they are coming and they are going to be really great. The photos are epic. So with that being said, as I said at the beginning, I appreciate you. I'm glad that you're here, and I think that you're really great. Thanks for being part of this family, this photography video family. We're doing something great, and I think it's awesome. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Rob out.